Good evening, Sabbatical Beauties. I'm Marissa. I'm the Sabbatical Beauty brand ambassador, and this is our She's a Sabbatical Beauty series. And tonight I'm interviewing Carol, all the way in Singapore.
Hello.
You all know Carol.
Hello. So I'll say good morning first. Good morning. Hello. Okay. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay. This is so cool.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Carol, for those of our viewers that don't know you that well.
What about me? Okay, I am 39. Then I have combination skin. It used to be super oily until I found SB. So right now I have combination skin. I'm 39. I just said that, right? Yeah, I have this. My monster, she's hiding behind me. I'm a mother of an 11-year-old girl. Now there she is. And I am a mother tongue teacher. Mother tongue in Singapore means, Chinese. Okay, so I am a Chinese teacher. Yep. And what else? I just like food. I have love affairs with my food. Yeah. Hey, hold on.
That's usually what we talk about.
Sliding off the chair. Yeah, she's pushing me off the chair. She's not 11 years old yet, unless she's 10 going on 11, pretending to be 11. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
how long have you been using Sabbatical Beauty?
Okay, I first found out about Sabbatical Beauty in November last year, I think. I came across it when I was browsing on Facebook and I saw the advert. So I thought, okay, it looks kind of cute. So I actually clicked and I browsed. So yeah, I was hooked. So I think this November last year, I only ordered in December. So it's June now, 7 months into Sabbatical Beauty. Yeah.
And how did you feel about your skin before you started using Sabbatical Beauty?
Hopeless. Okay, before I started using, right, it is oily and my pores are horrendously clogged. I always call them, crater, like surface of the moon, crater like, like the volcano top just blown off, blasted off, and it's huge, gaping. So yeah, that was the state of my skin back then. So after using Sabbatical Beauty, I still have clogged pores, but it is so much better. And I always say actually, right, last time when I walk along the shopping malls, the streets, any beauticians, any cosmetic counters, people, when they see me, they will run after me because I am a potential customer. So they will all run after me, knowing that, big business is here. But these days, I think I can confidently walk past them. I'm not sure. Still feel inadequate. Oh, now she tells me inside here got mosquito. Okay, but yeah, I think skin has very much improved. Yeah, correct.
It really has. We've all seen it in group from when you first started and when you started reviewing the spring box. Your results were really drastic because you were really oily in the beginning. And then towards the end, you just had like a nice natural dewiness to your skin. So we saw it.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, I was super happy I did that as well.
What do you think was your biggest frustration with the skincare you were using before?
Nothing ever seems to work. It's like they will tell you that, this product would actually absorb the oil, it will control the oil. And more often than not, right, it not only did not control the oil, it actually aggravates my skin and it dries them out.
Yeah.
And what happens is more oil actually is produced. So I become more oily by using supposedly oil controlling products. And yeah, I think that's what makes me lose faith in all those beauty products. Yeah.
It's like a cycle. Like they keep you on this cycle of products that don't work, so you keep buying like the new thing that's out that's supposed to work, and you're just stuck in this vicious cycle of products that will never actually help you. So what were your biggest fears and struggles starting a new skincare line? with Sabbatical Beauty. Did you go into Sabbatical Beauty with some struggles and fears? It's okay to be honest.
Actually, there was no more struggle. So you know why? I have actually just plain given up on the beauty products. So it's like I would just buy and use. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, so be it. Because by that time, right? Huh? But I like to gesture with my hands, right? She was telling me, no matter what I do, my hand gestures, nobody can see, but that's me. Okay, see lah, what hair was I? Okay, anyway, I was saying, yeah, actually, there's no real struggle. So when I first started SB, right, it really was really just, why don't I try my luck? And if it works, then hello, finally, I would have found something. Okay, bless you. And if it doesn't, then probably I would have just move on because already they decide, yeah, it was that bad. But of course, it worked. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. It was like,
Mm.
because I actually went into Sabbatical Beauty with the same attitude as well. I went into it thinking, well, I don't have high hopes. It might not work for me, but at least I'm putting good, nutritious ingredients into my skin. So if anything, I'm using it for the moisture and the nutrients. I wasn't
Mm.
expecting to actually see visible results with their products. So I was like
Exactly.
blown away. Like the first week of using my first two products, which was Rose and Honey and More Honey, I wanted to buy everything. So
All the honey stuff.
yeah, I wanted to buy everything, and I was really pleasantly surprised. Like the fact that you can actually see visible results is was icing on the cake. Because truth be told, even if I didn't see visible results, I probably would have still kept using the products just because the ingredients were so good. But
Exactly.
um,
Yeah, for
and
me, I think I started. Yeah. Sorry?
oh
Now you have everything.
yeah,
Okay, so
how did you
sorry, you were
discover
saying?
Sabbatical Beauty? I think you already discussed how you discovered Sabbatical Beauty. It was through an ad, you said? Yeah, that's how I found it
Yeah.
too. Because Adeline is very smart.
So, yeah, so basically that's what.
And
Now she's talking me. Yeah.
what gave you that final like push to try Sabbatical Beauty? What triggered you to make that first purchase?
Okay, I think two things. The first was I actually, after I saw the advertisement, right, I went on to the Sabbatical Beauty website and I actually browsed through all the reviews. And the reviews, they're also funny, they're also cute, and a lot of them, right, is quite heartfelt. So I remember very specifically, I saw one that is about SBO, and the person was saying how SBO combined with Katrina makes the skin glows. So that was what was really ticklish for me, and I laughed. And after that, I saw unicorn lip scrub, and I'm like, wow, it's all the unicorn, it's all the fancy magical stuff with cute names, and everyone claims that they smell good. Hey, what's that for? Unicorn. Okay, so I thought all the cute names got me hooked. So eventually, I don't remember how, but I stumbled on the community on Facebook. Actually, how did I stumble on it? I don't remember. I just somehow found it, and I don't even remember how I joined, but I just joined. Anyway, what a lovely community. Everyone is so supportive. And I started asking questions, I think. Then, yeah, I was quite well received. Everyone was warm. So I made the first purchase and yeah, I was blown away. Right. And after I got the first purchase, I remember the first product that I was really, really falling in love with, right, was the vacuum cleaner oil. Because I have never ever had a vacuum cleansing oil like that that washes off completely. It's
Hmm.
like the cleansing oils that I've always been using, right? After you rinse them off, it leaves an oily skin, a
Yeah,
very oily feeling on my skin. This one doesn't. It just washes off. So I'm actually okay with just an oil cleanse. Never ever happened for me before. So yeah, I'm hooked. So happy with it. Yeah.
vacuum vacuum cleansing oil is really an amazing product. It's simple, but it's got a kind of wow factor to it that makes you think, how is this product working? Because it's so counterintuitive to use an oil to cleanse oily skin, but it does it
Right.
so thoroughly. So,
Yeah, for the longest time, I was actually afraid to put oil on my face because why would you want to put oil on something that's already oily, right? But yeah, I stand corrected. I'm educated now. Yeah.
um, see, I have another question for you somewhere. Um, so now that you've integrated Sabbatical Beauty into your regimen, how do you feel about your skin?
My skin. I love my skin. Um, I am now, you can ask my girl, she likes to play with my handphone. I went from someone who doesn't love taking pictures to someone who loves taking a lot of pictures. My entire camera gallery now is full of my pictures because I
Yes.
take selfies. I know she's saying yes.
Super true, super true, and super true.
Super true. Because I just like to do the before and afters. Yeah, and it's like skin is still not perfect, definitely. I still have a lot of clog balls. I not see this. Okay, but yeah, it has improved quite a bit, and I like chartering the changes. So my skin, it really has gone from super oily, not manageable, to knowing exactly what I need for the day. Then I just step that on, and I'm good to go. Yeah.
Yeah. And Adeline says that that makes me so happy that you're taking selfies all the time. And I have to agree because I've seen you blossom so much in group since you started. And just your confidence level and your comfort with yourself and with all of us. It's really inspiring, actually. And I know we had a little bit of a, well, on my end, I was drunk last night. A little bit of a conversation last night. I drunk texted Carol last night, you guys.
From what?
Because I was like, who's awake right now? Oh, the Singaporeans are awake. So, but I I was telling Carol how much I admired her, and she's just, you are an amazing person, and I really do admire you. So, and I'm glad that we're able to be friends, and I am excited for the day we
Yes.
actually get to meet in person. So, um,
Yeah, I remember seeing that you said you were drunk, and I'm like, oh, drunk texting is the best. I love the drunk life, the retreat, the drunk retreat life, right?
yeah, I don't
Oh,
have
now Denise
a
is
boyfriend
pretending she's drunk.
or anything, so I just drunk text my girlfriends, and they think I'm so funny.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna text everybody now. Look out for my text.
Um, so many people say that the SB Facebook community is one of the best parts of our brand. And what has the community done for you, and what's your experience like in it?
Apart from the fantastic skincare help, I really do feel, that a lot of things that happens to my life. I appear to be happy. I smile a lot because that's what I do. Actually, life at home is not always all fun and happiness. So this is actually the one place that I know. What, excuse me, right? No, Denise is saying excuse me. You see me cry before, right? Oh my gosh, she knows I cry at home. But at least this is where I know this is a safe place that I can come. And the support here has been amazing. So other than the skincare hacks, the skincare advice that everyone is so great on giving, right? The support and the love,
Yeah.
yeah, that is what I feel is my most important takeaway from the SB community. It's not just skincare, it's all about care actually. The word is care, it's not just skincare. That's what I feel about the community online. Yeah.
Yeah. Dale said, Carol is such an important part of the SB community. You are. I agree. I agree.
Thank you, Dale.
um,
Dale, thank you.
yeah, you know, you always make me smile. All of your posts always make me smile. So, and I feel like I'm always making other people smile because that's what I like to do. I like to get a laugh or a smile out of people, but you do that for me. So thank you for that.
Yay. All my selfies, right? I look at all the beautiful pictures you all post, all the perfect skin, all the very nice selfies, right? And then when I post, it's all about all those.
I have those too.
Nothing I ever thought nice.
Okay,
That is all right.
last question is, if you were an SB product, which would you be and why?
That is not an easy question to answer at all. Really, that's so hard to choose. But I remember last time, right? I'm always changing. The last time I thought about this question, right, I think I chose Nourish. And I remembered also back then I said I chose Nourish because Nourish is such a multitasker. You can mix it with other stuff and then you can put it on your face, it moisturizes, it draws out great. It's so fantastic in all ways. And of course, I love the scent of Nourish. I think I'm pretty famous for proclaiming to the whole world that, I love sake and rice. I love the Nourish scent together with a lot of other SE beauties online. But I don't know, with the summer box that is out, right? I am slowly falling in love with all the new products. Coconut, I know you love coconut. I love coconut. In fact, I'm like, if I can drink it, I will. Okay. So yeah, it moisturizes. I want to be like coconut now. So if I were to choose, right, I would put Nourish one side. It will still be my eternal love, but coconut, it also multitasks. You want to open me and eat me?
Look at that mom face. I've never seen your mom face, Carol.
Your mom face. I always do that with her. Okay, now Evelyn is telling me not to drink the coconut syrup. But let it be said, I know it's moisturizing, it's super healing, it smells good. And even for the Singaporean weather, it's fantastic in multitask. I want to be like that. Yeah. So coconut right now. So Nourish first, then coconut now. What mom face?
Choices, I love it. Okay, so this is a new addition to the She's a Sabbatical Beauty series. Since I'm the one doing the interviews now, I feel like I teach everyone in the group things all the time. I'm always the one teaching, right? So now I'm going to ask you, Carol, to teach me something. Yeah.
This is bad. I have been thinking about this. And you said you want to learn how to order food in restaurants, right?
Huh?
What? Yeah.
What? I want you, Carol,
Okay,
to teach Chinese.
Chinese. Okay. No, my mind is still stuck so much on all the Chinese stuff. The things we talked about yesterday, that was actually Cantonese. It's not Chinese. So one thing about ordering in Chinese restaurants, right? If you ever go to a really traditional Chinese restaurant and you find that the waiters call you tea, have you ever seen people, what? My gosh, she's laughing. I don't know why. I'm going to start laughing. Stop laughing. And then I laugh. Okay. If you ever see anyone pouring or serving you tea and you see the local Chinese, right, tapping two fingers on the table, do you have any idea why they do that? I know you don't know.
No, are they calling a waiter when they do that?
No, it's like when they serve you tea, right? Tea is normally free flow in restaurants and they will just keep topping up for you. So in some very traditional Chinese restaurants, the more elderly folks, when they are being served tea, right, what they do is normally they will use two fingers and then tabletop fingers, right, they will tap twice on the table. Okay. Have you seen that before?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised Denise knows. Oh, Denise knows. Okay. 老师教你啊?
No, because I see you do like that.
Oh, okay. My girl, surprisingly, she knows. Actually, that hand gestures, right, the double tapping on the tabletop is actually non-verbal communication. It's telling the waiter, right, thank you. Yeah. A lot of young people doesn't know that now. So actually that gesture, right, is saying thank you. Yeah. It actually stems from, in the Qing dynasty, there was this emperor called Tianlong Huangdi. He went to town And because he was in disguise, people, they are not supposed to know that he's the emperor. So they were all having tea inside this tea house. So as a commoner, he was disguised as one. The tea was placed in front of him. So as not to bring suspicion to his identity, right? He just picked up the teapot and he served tea to all his followers. So those people, having been served tea by the emperor, they were too stunned. They wanted to say thank you, but they have no idea how they can say it without, making people aware that, hey, this is the emperor sitting right here. So there was this very smart person. So instead of kneeling down on his both knees to, saying thank you to the emperor, he just double tapped. So that gesture subsequently became a form of non-verbal communication for saying thank you when somebody serves you tea.
That's interesting.
You can do that.
I've never seen that. Yeah, because so most of the restaurants around where I grew up, they're all Cantonese. So I'm actually not used to anything like Mandarin. It's mostly like Hong Kong tradition, Cantonese style food, and that's the language I'm used to hearing. So Mandarin is a little difficult for me in terms of pronunciation because I'm used to hearing like the hard consonants that Cantonese has versus the soft.
So can you speak Cantonese?
Versus the soft sounds of the Mandarin language.
Okay. So is there any specifically, like any phrases you want to learn when you order? Because I've been doing it all my life. I'm not exactly sure what to teach you. So is there anything that you want to know?
Yeah, actually, I want to learn. This isn't for going out in a restaurant, but how do you say cook rice? Like if I'm telling one of my kids, go cook rice.
煮饭. She said, ask you answer quickly to me. 煮饭.
煮饭?
煮 is cook. 煮饭.
煮.
Yeah.
Can you spell
To
it
cook
phonetically?
is 煮. Okay, 煮, right? Z-H-U. And 饭 is F-A-N.
Okay, so
Correct.
煮饭?
煮饭.
煮饭.
煮饭, yeah.
煮饭.
煮 is to cook and 饭 is rice.
Okay, so now I'm gonna tell my kids, 煮饭! Like that.
Okay, the niece is cracking up.
Okay, Evelyn just spelled it. It's Z.
Yeah, she helped me type. Correct. So this girl, right? 你等一下回去跟我煮饭的。So now she shut up because I just asked her to cook rice as well.
And clean your room. See, I'm gonna learn how to yell at my kids in Chinese. How do you say clean your room?
Oh no, Denise is going to run out now because I'm forever yelling at her to do that. Clean your rooms. Okay, clean. To clean, to tidy up is 收拾. 收拾. Then your is 你的. So to clean your room, right? Normally you say 收拾你的房间. See, she knows exactly because I yell at her all the time. See, this is mother. We are mothers. So I yell at her all the time. 你去收拾你的房间.
No, you don't do that.
Oh no.
Do you say it in English?
Yes, I will say it in English and I will tell her to pick up her clothes which she forever leaves on the floor. 把你的衣服捡起来, pick up your clothes. Yeah. 收拾你的房间. So Adeline is doing all the translation for me. Yeah. 收拾你的房间.
收拾你的房间.
Yeah, correct. More confidence. 别色收拾你的房间.
收拾你的房间. I'll get it.
房间.
房间.
Yes, you will get it.
房间.
房间.
Okay, and what do you think is the most important phrase for me to know in Chinese? If I were to ever visit China, what's the most important thing?
厕所在哪里? Do you know what that means?
No.
Where's the toilet?
No, you need to know where's the toilet, right? No, when you need to go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Correct. So if you want to ask someone, where is the nearest washroom, 洗手间在哪里? 洗手间. That's the more nicer phrase for toilet. Rather than saying 厕所, you ask, 请问, which is, may I know where is the washroom? 请问厕所在哪里? Or 请问洗手间在哪里?
And
so they will tell you where's the washroom.
So is in China like in Europe where there's a difference between a bathroom and a toilet?
Not so much. And in recent years, when I go to China, right, it's actually very developed now. It's very seriously high tech. And the the last time I went right to a more rural area, because I went there to do cultural immersion with my students, and I was really shocked when I want to go to the toilet. I mean, I've heard about it, but I have not seen it myself. So the teacher was telling me, "Can you please remember to bring an umbrella when you go?" And I'm like, "Huh, it's in the open." So I thought, it's like no roof, nothing. So when I went there with my umbrella and I realized, okay, the reason why she asked me to bring an umbrella is because it has got no doors. So I really used the
Oh.
toilet with the umbrella function right there, and then she's laughing behind. And that was in 2008, I think. Yeah,
One year old.
10 years ago. 10 years ago.
One
Yeah.
year old lah for me lah.
Yeah, 1 year old for you. Yeah. That was then. But not to worry, they are not like that, especially if you visit like Beijing, Shanghai, all those, right? They're pretty okay. They're okay in fact. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
and I want to learn all the bad words too, but I'll PM you later about all the bad words.
Oh, no problem. Please do. I will teach you the Chinese ones. I will teach you the Cantonese ones. I can teach you the Malay ones.
Huh?
Yeah. Malay, yeah.
All right.
You can do a very good job to do that as well.
So while I still have you, do you have any questions for me?
Questions for you. No, every time I look at you, I see beautiful, beautiful skin. I'm like, Marissa is not real. I'm still like in awe of you all the time. I'm like, Marissa's doing interview with me. I'm talking to Marissa. Yeah. So actually, I don't have questions. I'm still in mind walk. Yeah, I still can't believe I'm doing this.
It's okay.
All right. So no questions for you at the moment.
Okay, well, I want to
Yeah,
thank
I'll
you. Thank you for your time today, and I know you started work today, so it's been a busy day for you. So thanks for hanging out with me. And thanks for
Thank you for hanging with me as well.
yeah, and thank you for going along with my drunk texting last night.
That was so fun. That was so fun.
All right.
What happened?
What happened? We were texting each other while you were making soup.
Do any
Yeah.
of you guys watching have questions for either Carol or I?
Yeah. Any questions?
All right.
Hmm?
So if there are no questions,
We will text each other.
we're gonna head out. I gotta do dinner, and Carol's gotta pray.
Get back to work. Yep.
So thank you again,
All right.
Carol. If you're catching the replay, go on and
Okay,
leave any
thank you,
questions you
everyone.
have for us, and Carol and I will answer them when we see them. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video and subscribe. We're going to have a lot more of these dual interviews, these dual videos. My next one is actually with Rachel. Rachel, the Summer Box reviewer. So next up will be she and I, and that's going to be in a couple weeks. So you guys stay tuned and keep up with all of the events we have going on the events page of our group. So I will see you guys later. Bye.
All right.
Bye, Denise.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
再见。
再见。拜拜。
再见。